Hello, Finn, and welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Thank you for having me here at your lovely office.
Welcome.
Thanks. I just want you maybe to introduce yourself and what is your role here at the CoolSingel office?
My role started with an internship at the municipality.
Yeah.
At first I was at the office, but then I got an internship for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I asked them to do it at the CoolSingel project because I really like this and it's getting greener.
Yeah.
In relation to my education, urban green development.
Yeah.
I chose to go and sit here, and now I work at the info center.
Yeah, which is actually really nice. You chose something that has to do directly to your studies, urban green development.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to study urban green development?
Because you see the city is getting a lot greener. These days we're putting green on top of roofs and making buildings green, and it's getting a lot more technical, and I really like that, like city development. So I thought, why not a green city development?
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the questions that I wanted to ask you is, now we are in the CoolSingel project, what does the word CoolSingel means? So,
singel is the Dutch word for canal, so it's just water running through the city.
Okay.
And in history, the CoolSingel used to be the outer edge of the city.
Okay.
So at the east side you had the city, and at the west side you had all farmers. A group of farmers joined together, and they called their land Cool, and that's where the name CoolSingel is from.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it doesn't have not like cool.
No, not like cool. So not the English word. Actually, the Dutch word for coal, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it mean, the Dutch word for coal?
Like coal, like what you're burning to get electricity.
Okay, wow. So, group of farmers back in the day where the CoolSingel was the edge of the city. Now it's the center of
now
the city.
It's the city center because the city moved west after the bombardment.
Yeah.
But before the bombardment, the city center was way more to the east.
Yeah. And can you imagine a group of farmers named this, and the name stayed till this day, which is really cool. Okay, what is 3 things that this project is going to change? That 3 major things that this project is going to change?
Changes. I think the biggest change is we now have a 4-lane road, 2 lanes each way.
Yeah.
And we will bring that back to a 2-lane road, 1 lane each way.
Yeah.
Situated on the east side of the train tracks.
Yeah.
So on the west side of the train tracks we will get a car-free zone, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest change. What we will also do is add more green, and I think a nice change is the very huge pedestrian area.
Yeah.
That comes at the west side of the train tracks.
So it's going to be the side of one side of the street for cars.
Yeah.
And then one big side for pedestrians
and cyclists. Yeah.
And cyclists, and then the green. So these are the major 3 changes.
Yes.
What are the 3 maybe major negative changes that you might say?
I think, of course, during the renovation, it's a big mess outside. A lot of dust. What
a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. Yeah. You should know. You live here.
Sometimes you just hear this huge, like metal things. You just keep hearing it.
They're drilling in the concrete, you know. Yeah.
Besides that, the noise.
What also is a big major issue is for the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
They might not have a street in front of their store, so people cannot get up to there very easily.
Yeah.
So we have to take care of that. That's why it's also taking 3 years actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. And one third one that is negative.
Third one, yeah. Biggest downside to. Actually, don't know. The third one, I didn't think of the third one. I was thinking.
So it's like it's going to be the noise, and how the city is right now is a bit,
Yeah. And that is going to take 3 years. Of course, that's a big
that's
downside.
a third one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a third one.
It's gonna take like 3 years of dust. Okay, adding more green, and I know that you from our conversation before that, you told me that a lot of people are saying because there is the metro station under the street of CoolSingel, how can you add more trees? Where are the roots of the trees gonna go? How are you going to solve this?
So the way we will solve this is a system that we put underneath the ground, like between the metro tube and the street level.
Yeah.
Between we put a system of crates filled with soil. The roots can grow into the crates, and there they can get their water and their nutrients. So that's how we will do that.
To a certain extent?
Yeah, to a certain extent. So it will only be 80 centimeters.
Okay.
That's why we also chose for this tree, because the tree has roots that go sideways instead of down.
Smart one. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the biggest.
You do see some trees right now if you walk that side that they. No, sorry, this side.
Yeah.
That's I'd say the stones are moving because of the
roots that are settling now. Yeah, that's true.
See
yeah,
that's a lot. That like no matter what you're gonna do, the tree is gonna take its space. I don't care. I'm gonna move this thing. So you do see that. So I think that's a smart thing, than not going down. All right, that's actually a very smart way to put it. What about the water system?
The water system is also very smart. The water system is connected to the crate system I just told you about.
Okay.
So we have a separated sewer for rainwater.
Okay.
The rainwater goes in there, and there are actually holes into the sewer, and it runs through the crate system.
Okay.
So at the moment the flow in the sewer is too high, it's pushed out through the holes, and it leaks into the crates and gets in the ground in a natural way.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's like you are reusing rainwater, which is a lot of like for sustainability.
Yeah, because it's just clean rainwater which we can use.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to go into the dirty sewer.
Yeah.
So it's a better way to use the water.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people might ask and say like, why do we need this single project? Like we are happy before everything is working out. Why do we need to do this? What would be your answer to that?
I think because the problem we now have at the CoolSingel is that it's just a big inner city highway crossing the city center, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we have now. They put down the Koopgoot, you know? They put it down the street, the shopping street that goes underneath the CoolSingel.
Yeah.
They put that down so people don't have to see the CoolSingel at all anymore. So you see how big the problem is here. People just want to be here and sit on the terrace, maybe enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
So I think that would be better for the city center if.
What about the people who are wanting to pass? Like this is going to cut a lot of time and traffic for them to just kind of use this.
For cars, you mean?
Yeah, for cars who are for the traffic who are just like, you know what, I like this because it's just one straight line. And it's gonna cut the destination from where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how is it going to affect them? Are they still going to be able to pass through there because they don't want to sit out here? They just want to go to home and work to home.
Yeah, I understand.
What's for those who are don't care about the project? They don't live here. They just want to go to work and come back home.
Yeah, I understand. So what we will do is the municipality is now working on a mobility circulation plan.
Okay.
So we have all the big highways around the city.
Yeah.
That's always stuck, the traffic there.
Yeah.
So that's why people are driving straight through the city center.
Yeah.
So now the municipality is working on a plan to rotate the traffic better around the city.
Yeah.
And when that's finished, they can use they can like send people around the city. That's the idea.
So they are not going to be able to cross through.
They are going to cross through, but only if they have to be there. That's the plan.
Okay. So not if you just want to. If you have to go there.
If you have to go from The Hague to Dordrecht or something, you know, then you use the ring around the city center.
Okay. So they're not. Yeah. So they will stop this straight through unless you need to go there.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah. I mean, with the car, but I think it's just needing to adjust. You just need to adjust. Everything in life needs to be adjusted. Okay. So what other question do I want to tell you? Oh, I asked you before that you have a lot of people who are asking you about the material, about with the stones that you're gonna use. I remember I was invited to the Stadhouse for the how to say like launching party of the announcement of the CoolSingel, and then they said that they chose the type of the stone or the color of the stone that kind of reflects, so it's going to be the same one as the walls.
As the town hall, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like all it's gonna look the same. But what type of materials are they using?
It's a natural stone from India, and the very big pieces, like the curbs, they are coming from China.
Nice.
Wait.
Yeah.
I can get them.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is one stone I do have. I thought, if I'm not mistaken, it's a kind of slate. We got the grey ones and the brown ones. And that will make the new street. You want to hold it?
Yeah, sure.
I thought it was slate, but I'm not sure.
Wow, this is the one from India or China?
This one is from India.
Wow.
The very big pieces, like the curbs, they were very big. They are from China.
Wow. Yeah. I wish if I could just like show it, but they are really nice. And so these are the small ones. They're coming from India, but the big ones are coming from China. But you don't have the big ones.
No, I don't have the big ones. No. It's way too big.
So wow. So these are, and I can imagine that it's going to be really expensive moving them from there to here. But is there any reason to use this stone? Does it have like any qualities that will sustain it longer, or is it just because it's cheaper?
No, I actually don't know about that. I do know that they tried to get it elsewhere, but it was not possible.
Okay.
Not closer to home. Like the problem in Holland, of course, is we only have sand and clay and stuff like that. We don't have natural stones. So if we do want to make like this nice of a street with natural stones, we need to get them abroad.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, what would be one of the most asked questions that you get when people come inside the information office?
The most asked question, I think, is why is it taking 3 years? And what I always tell people is that the street has to stay accessible for shopkeepers, for people that want to shop here, but also for wedding cars, for the police. You know, there are all these people that you have to take care of when you're doing such a project.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So like not to disrupt all the businesses that's already happening. So taking 3 years, fixing part by part. That was kind of why they decided to take 3 years. Otherwise, if they have done it. If they have closed it, how long would it take?
I think 1.5 years.
Wow.
Half of it. But it wasn't possible because the major tunnel to the west, the Maas Tunnel, is also closed.
Yeah.
And that has to do with a big renovation. It's closed from north to south. So if we would have closed the CoolSingel during the same project from north to south, we would have like this traffic jam.
Wow. I can see here like already the changes, and it's so crazy to see that because you already have, it's like a mind trick on your mind because you already no that's not supposed to be here. Oh wait, you know what I mean? Like And one of the things that I know that was special is about the lighting. If you can talk about what is special about these lights and the way they look. Yeah,
they made a custom-made light.
Yeah.
It's based on the lights that's in on the stairs of the town hall.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've ever seen it, but when you come into the town hall, you have these stairs where you walk up to, like three steps, and on each corner of the steps is this big, this light. And
these old lights.
Yeah, it's very old, and then they make the kind of modern version of it.
Nice. So they want to kind of keep the theme.
Yeah, the theme of the town hall they are rolling out on the whole street, like.
Are there going to be buildings that's going to be completely gone? Like removing it completely? Do you think?
Yeah, there are buildings that are going to disappear completely. It's definitely one building. across when you have the old post office.
Yeah.
And when you cross the street, you have this white building. Yeah, it's white, but it's almost green. If you understand what I mean.
Is it
so old.
The one where the museum is now? They put the Rotterdam museum? Or?
No, it's on the other side of the CoolSingel.
Oh, so from behind?
Yeah.
That's when it's gonna be removed.
Yeah.
Is it an old building?
It's an old building, yeah.
And why do they want to remove it? Because it's gonna be a heritage.
No, it's not like that old.
Okay, so
yeah, somewhere after that period.
And you can see these all because now these are like cycle, changing a cycle, or here is like I think if I'm not mistaken. The atWellant, and then before that there's like printing, there is a lawyer's office, there is a hair salon. Do you think all of these are going to change to be restaurants and places? Because this kind of project is asking for that, places where people can hang out more.
Yeah, what's like the municipality is not doesn't make the decisions about the buildings and about companies that come there. But what they do, of course, is to try to attract more companies and more people to invest in the area. That's
the idea.
And there's like a rule: for every euro that the municipality invests in the city center, they get €2.60 back.
Wow!
From people that buy the ground, people that invest in the city center, new companies that come here.
So businesses, so they're getting their investment back.
Yeah, in taxes and.
How much money is this project cost?
58.2 million euros.
58.2 million euros. So that means that they're gonna get around 160 million in
that would be nice.
Return
Yeah.
for the municipality. Do you think that they will reinvest that money again somehow in another project?
They will always reinvest all the money they get.
Yeah.
You see it like now what they're doing in Feyenoord. They want to build a new football stadium. And
are they gonna be bigger?
Yeah, it's gonna be bigger. Yeah.
Wow. So, are you a Feyenoord fan? Or
not really.
Not into football?
No.
I remember.
Not too happy about football also.
Because Feyenoord is you find a lot of people who are like really Feyenoord fans, hardcore Feyenoord fans. The tattoos and stuff like that.
I know.
And you do when they win or they have a match. There is always police outside everywhere because they could go crazy. But now they're building it bigger, so that's kind of awesome. Let me see. Are you excited about this?
Yeah, really excited.
What is your opinion?
My opinion, I really like that they will add 77 trees next to the tram tracks. I also really like it that they will make the cycle path very wide.
77 trees they're gonna add.
77 trees in total.
Nice. Like these ones? Or?
Yeah, like the trees that were already standing there, they will plant new next to the tram tracks.
Okay, but they're gonna keep the ones that's already
Yeah, they will keep all the old trees that are still standing there because they already removed 33 trees in the beginning of the project.
Oh, nice. Wow. Maybe they could replant them again.
That's what they did. They took 22 of those trees and they put them in the ground again, so they can use them in other projects in the city.
Oh, okay. Oh, they moved their home.
Yeah.
Like I want to go back. That's nice. And what else are you like excited to see about it?
Well, I can't wait to walk here, of course. Just like
run, you mean? Like,
use it as a pedestrian area instead of running for your life for all the cars that are driving around.
And you can see how busy it's gonna get.
Let's hope that, and always sunny.
Yeah. I see that this road is they're gonna close it?
No, they don't. They won't close any roads. That's not.
But when you go underneath, that's not gonna be closed.
No.
Okay. And the trams are gonna stay the same.
Yeah. They will also stay in the same place.
There was an announcement a while back about 2020 cars that is going to be that there is a certain type of cars that use petrol that are not going to be allowed to pass by there. Do you know about that rule or that law that's going to be enforced?
Is it like only for Rotterdam or?
for this whole area. So they're going to stop any cars that they use diesel or some kind of like old cars with a lot of
Well, what I do know in
pollution.
politics now is that a few parties have to work together, and the biggest party is the VVD.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard about them, and they're really like pro cars and such like that. I did hear that they want to get it out like that plan. They want to remove the whole plan.
Oh,
so,
really?
The chance of that
happening is
very small. Yeah.
So, what did I want to ask you also about? What is your aspiration? Now you were a student at urban development, and you have a whole bright future in front of you. You started in the right place, right here. Where do you see yourself, like in 10 years from now? Where do you see Finn?
Ooh.
What is he doing?
I don't know. I definitely want to do something with city development.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But I don't know if I want to do that with the municipality, or maybe I want to do something at a company, or we'll see, I think.
Yeah, so you want it to be more on a private sector in the urban development?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I will keep working for the municipality because I also like it here. But
yeah, so you just don't know yet.
I don't know yet. No.
What is the favorite part of Rotterdam for you?
My favorite part of Rotterdam? I think the CoolSingel when it's done. Yeah, of course.
It's gonna be everybody's favorite part.
But now I think, before you cross the Erasmus Bridge, you have this green area next to the water.
Yeah.
I like that area a lot. Just sit down and just sit in the sun.
Yeah, when it's sunny.
Yeah.
What do you do when it's not sunny?
What I do when it's not sunny? Just go into the city or work.
How long are you gonna be done with your study?
I have to do 1.5 more years now.
Alright.
So 2020, something like that.
For the youngsters who don't know what they want to study and stuff like that, would you recommend urban green development for them?
Yeah.
Is it something fun?
Yeah, it's really nice. I never felt sorry for choosing the urban green development.
And which university you study at?
It's a college. It's a atWellant college. Don't know if you ever heard about it.
No.
It's now at the
Is it in Rotterdam?
Yeah, it's in Rotterdam, but it will move to Marconiplein.
Okay.
So after in the New Year's, actually, we'll have a new building.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you would recommend this for people who are starting out?
Yeah, it's nice.
Maybe this question I always ask people. It's if you have that mic in front of you and it's going to be broadcasted to every single person on this earth, what would be your message? What would be the thing you want everybody to hear?
Cities need to be greener. I would like to say that.
City needs to be greener.
Yes, the city needs to be greener.
But
Every
why?
city in the world. Because it will get people more healthy, it will get people to go outside, it will get people to not sit in a car, less lung diseases you want me to go on, less heat, less water problems in the city,
nice.
more bees.
More bees.
Yeah, more bees.
I don't want more bees, but bees are better for the environment, that's true. Okay, so cities are more greener. Any last call to action that you want people to know about, to check something out, maybe the CoolSingel, I don't know.
You can always come by here. I'm here from every Tuesday till Saturday.
Yeah.
We open at 12 o'clock in the midday.
Yeah.
And we will close at 4:30. So
4:30, so from 12 to 4:30.
Yeah.
Please do come here. And
from Tuesday to Saturday.
Yeah,
it's also important.
He's working on a Saturday as well. Do come here. He's a lovely, lovely person, Finn. Do come here, ask him a lot of questions, and he definitely gonna help you out. Finn, thank you so much for doing this.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the CoolSingel project and excited to see where you're gonna end up. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna do an amazing job in the future. And because this is something, it's beautiful to see somebody who's doing something that they're passionate about and working in something that they're passionate about.
Thanks.
since a young age. Nice. So thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay.
Next time.
See you.
Thanks.
That's it.